Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is Joe.
Oh, come on over, Allegendly.
So that's not the right tune. I'm sorry, you can't sing that one. It has to only be the Kid Rock song that he played on Turning Point USA's halftime show. That's the only thing you can sing introducing this.
Hold on, let me put on my jean shorts.
Yeah.
And then drop my microphone halfway through my performance.
Well, you ready to hit this week's episode? Hit this podcast topic, see what we got? It better be jean shorts, I'm just saying. So, today's podcast topic is who wrote it? Twilight Fan or Brutal Dictator?
I'm in.
For those of you who don't know, have you read all the books?
I have read all the books.
You have read all the. Have you seen all the movies?
I haven't seen one.
Okay,
because I read all the books, and I was like, I don't need to see an adaptation of this.
So brutal, honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the worst book you've ever read?
It's the worst series I've personally ever read.
Yeah.
I haven't read any L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I have a feeling L. Ron Hubbard would be worse.
Yeah.
But I don't personally know.
Yeah.
But I think 50 Shades of Grey is worse. I haven't read it. I have heard readings of it. It's not great.
It's brutal. I've never read it either, so I cannot speak confidently about it. But what I do know is...
The thing about it is, like, Stephanie Myers, who wrote the book, every now and again is like, you're like, oh, she's actually, like, kind of a good writer. Like, but it's buried underneath nonsense.
Yeah.
Every now and again, you're like, oh, this is nice. And you're like, she really needed an editor.
Yeah, if she sent it through the Scholastic blender and they rewrote it, it probably would have come out a lot better. Yeah.
So,
well, lucky for you, this is Twilight Fan, not book. So if it was Twilight book, it would be easier for you because you read it.
It's hard to tell. There might be just as many typos. I've literally the first Twilight book. I think it got better as it went along, but there's just run-on sentences. In a book, you're like, seriously, this, an editor didn't see this. It's wild.
Just, you know what? I mean, we're lucky now, we're spoiled. Just send it through ChatGPT at some point. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be fair.
Yeah. So, you ready to jump to the first fact and see if we can discern who a Twilight fan is or a brutal dictator?
Right. Has Stephanie Meyer never been to Forks, Washington? Bet your sweet ass.
Yep, never. She has to never have gone. Otherwise, she would not have put it in Forks, Washington.
Nobody would go there.
Nope. All right, here we go. Fact number 1. Who wrote this? Quote, doesn't a female bear try to please a herdsman when she drags him into the mountains? She drags him into her den so that he, obeying her desire, would copulate with her. Doesn't she bring him nuts, gathering them from the trees, to feed the man and awaken him the desire to have her? End quote. Is it a Twilight fan?
Sorry, continue. I'll hear
It's a Twilight fan. This can be either a fan, author, meme, or trope, or AI slop, depending on your slice. Or be a brutal dictator.
I'm going to go with dictator. Because bear and huntress? That's not a pairing. That doesn't make any sense. Does not a bear... did I hear that wrong?
No.
Why would a bear and a huntress have any kind of relationship? Except
herdsman. Herdsman.
A bear and a herdsman.
Yep. Try to
why would a herdsman be herding bears?
The other thing I'm trying to figure out, so Brutal Dictator though, are they that far removed from the world that they don't like? Are they like, yeah, bears gather nuts, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's why I'm like, because like, if it was a Twilight thing, there'd definitely be, I feel, more of a sexual tone or like a repressed sexual tone.
Well, this one it does. It
Versus
has
like
it.
this feels.
The bear is fucking him right here. The herdsman drags him into her cave and she fucks the shit out of him and then gives him nuts. That is the message here. And that's not even a double on entendre. Like literally, it's like, here's some nuts.
To me, this feels more like a power trip than a power fantasy, right? Like, like this is a guy who has no idea what a metaphor is. He's like, I'm like a bear, and my people are like herds people. And when I take herds people into my cave, they bring me taxes, nuts.
So here's the thing, though.
What?
Here's the one thing that's really true. And women, if you're listening to this, your man will never tell you this because this is a well-guarded secret amongst men. Okay? But after like a really, really good sexual experience, there's nothing that men don't like more than just like a hand of trail mix, dude. Just saying.
Give me uncracked walnuts.
In the bed.
In
the bed, too. Just
yeah. And like one of those lobster bibs.
She just dumps it out. Yeah. They're just laying there drenched in sweat. And she's like, here's your
Thanks, babe. Oh, shit, I got a lot of skin on that one.
Sometimes you just crush it and you crush the nut.
Could you bring the bucket? No, the nut bucket. No, not that one. No, it's gross. The fucking one with walnuts.
Get me the walnut bucket.
Yeah, it'll be gross.
That one's the peanut bucket. Gross. Disgusting. So, which one are we going? Are we going Brutal Dictator?
Because, like, look, also bears have nothing to do with Twilight. There's wolves, there's vampires, no bears. So,
I mean,
I'm going with Dictator. I'm going to a Dictator that doesn't know what a metaphor is.
Sure. The only thing that I could think would be bear adjacent is Jacob's, his crew, like his group.
Mm-hmm. They are very big dogs.
Well, weren't they like skinwalkers or something? I don't know if they were traditionally like, and they just took the form of a wolf. Couldn't they transform into other things though, or is it only?
They only transform into wolves.
Okay, so they weren't werewolves, but
I don't know if it's ever said that they could do something else. They do. There is a line where they're like, specifically, they're not werewolves. Yeah, they are shapeshifters, but they do take the form of wolves. I hate that I know so much about these books.
Which, if I'm being an outside critic, that's really dumb.
Werewolves, because it's like, oh, it's a werewolf. But he's like, no, they don't just turn under the moon; they can turn when they want. I think.
Yeah, well, so can alphas. Duh, that's the whole point. Aren't you watching Wednesday? God damn it!
Oh fuck! I thought that was some underworld shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think underworld they can transform, but it has to still be at night. I thought.
I think so.
So. All right, we'll go Brutal Dictator. I want to see the guy that came up with this.
I'm gonna go. I'll give a guess. I think this is Kim Jong-un.
So let's do this. This might be a little easier. You're thinking Asiatic, one of those like Chinese, Korean, Mongolian.
I mean,
India,
it could
Thailand.
be Russian because they have a bear for a symbol, but even that it just doesn't make sense. So it seems to me like it's a dictator who's like never seen a fucking bear.
I'm gonna say Eastern Europe just to cover that bank. I'm feeling like this is some like Eastern European shit that you'd get, like some Siberian person that's like, yes, the female. I just
feel someone from there would understand that a herdsman doesn't herd bears. Like that just doesn't make sense.
All right. Well, let's go for it.
Maybe in Russia they do herd bears. I don't know. It could be wrong.
Well, no, in Russia, bear herd you. Obviously. All right. So for fact number 1, we're going to go B, Brutal Dictator. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is Brutal Dictator. Yeah, you did it. Good job, man. Okay, optional +1 bonus. If you can guess which 20th century dictator wrote it. So it's a 20th century dictator.
Yeah.
We do have a hint, and it's a no penalty hint.
Okay.
So do you want to do it? Or do you want to try? Okay, so here's the no penalty hint.
Mm-hmm.
He gave Satan PTSD. There's no fucking way.
He gave Satan
There's
PTSD.
no way this is Trump. There's no way this is Trump. No fucking way. Is this Trump? Did Trump say this? Is this in the art of the deal? He's that dumb.
Like, I will say that hint gave me nothing. So,
well, okay. Yeah, I know, but like, he's lived through 2 different centuries. You know, Trump existed,
but he didn't become
in, like,
a dictator until the
1900s.
21st century.
That's true, right?
So,
I mean, I guess then, like, do we only count dictator quotes from Adolf Hitler, like, in that specific slice of dictator time, or like if he said some stupid?
Well, he became
shit
a dictator
in
the 20th century.
No, I know that, but
before
saying,
that, he was just a super cool artist.
lot of German shepherds. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I gave Satan PTSD. Did anybody assault? What's his face? Not Alice Cooper. What's his? God
Ozzy Osbourne?
No. He's not even an artist. He's an actor.
I'll say.
Oh my God! Why am I drawing
Alice
a blank?
Cooper.
He Sympathy for the Devil.
Rolling Stones.
No, Devil's Advocate. Devil's Advocate.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. God damn it! I don't know why that was. I couldn't get Alice Cooper out of my brain. Al Pacino. Nobody assaulted Al Pacino, did they? Yeah. Yuck it up.
That was so wild, dude.
I couldn't. Look, these are
Alice
people.
Cooper to Al Pacino. Crazy.
That's not a bad jump.
That's a very big jump.
Well, I don't hear you guessing. What's your guess here? 20th century dictator.
I mean, was that Stalin? I'd say. I mean, if we're going body count, that's
it
Stalin.
is Hitler. It has to be Hitler. Hitler did in South Park date Satan for a while, didn't he?
Well,
and then,
also, so did Saddam Hussein.
Oh, maybe it is Saddam. Yeah, because I mean, then the devil has a hard time with trust when it comes to Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then I think Saddam was there longer. I think he did more things. I think he was a more reoccurring character.
True.
So I say Saddam's a good one. That's a good, solid guess.
I'll go with that.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, maybe Hitler's too. Hitler's
On the
so
nose.
obvious.
Yeah, bears.
Let's go with a deeper cut.
All right. Then we're going to go Saddam Hussein for our +1 bonus. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is Saddam Hussein.
Nice.
Yeah,
Thanks, South Park.
Thanks, South Park. You did it again. That's fucking hilarious,
Barbara
dude.
Streisand.
All right. Let's go to the next fact. Sorry. We don't even need the next fact. This is an explanation now they get to talk about. Okay. Explanation 1. Relax, guy, is the quote. Relax, guy. Saddam wrote a book in 2000 called Zabiba and the King, a ham-fisted allegory where the wise, misunderstood, super good-looking king is Saddam. The pure, innocent woman, Zabiba, is the Iraqi people, and her mean, abusive, super gross-looking, probably smelly husband is the U.S. of A. The story takes a very dark turn when the husband viciously sexually assaults Zabiba on a January 17th, the same day the U.S. Oh, the husband. Okay. Same day the U.S. bombed Baghdad. Spoiler alert, Zabiba, the Iraqi people, dies in the end protecting the king, Saddam. He buries her and gives a speech about how grateful he is and how she technically gets to live forever in his heart.
You always gotta love a technically live forever.
So, TLDR, Saddam Hussein wrote a terrible propaganda romance novel to turn a military ass whooping into a sexual metaphor where he is the lone hero rescuer and his survival is the only thing that matters. It sold super cheap to ensure mass distribution and became mandatory reading for Ba'ath Party members. Wow, here's another optional +1
I mean-
Back to the Future bonus.
Oh, okay. Sure.
If you guess what year Trump will sign his executive order making the art of the deal mandatory for citizenship. So,
oh.
So real
Okay,
talk.
so this is clearly Back to the Future 2.
Yeah. Real talk though. Real talk. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he has the faculties to remember that he wrote or had a ghostwriter for. I don't think he knows Art of the Deal. I think he's that gone.
Still doesn't mean he won't sign an executive order, though.
It's true. It's true.
Auto pen is mighty.
Yeah, it is. Fucking, he's gonna get his executive order. Be like, Art of the Deal. Never heard of it.
Yeah. Donald Trump, great guy.
Great guy.
Phenomenal.
I hung out with him a lot.
golfer.
He has this island with this guy. Crazy. So yeah, it'll be before his presidency is over. At least an attempt. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's a safe guess.
Well, I don't know.
2020s.
6?
This year? Okay.
I mean, they already have the runner of the WWE as the head of education, so
It's true. It says here, the CIA analyzed it to build psychological profile, concluding that he saw himself as a lonely philosopher king and the only one smart enough to save the simple people. No word on what the CIA thought of Saddam's book. But
wonderful. Also,
Classic.
what a deep profile. The guy that wrote fucking romantic propaganda might be a little insecure. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Psych 101.
I'm so curious.
I've seen fucking Criminal Minds.
Yeah, like some hardened fucking, soldier reading this novel about how like their king wants to like fuck the shit out of this chick.
Mhm.
So,
You sir, I'm pretty sure this is a metaphor.
wait a minute. I'm king. I'm the
I'm starting to think this husband's not a great guy.
All right. Well, we did it. We got 2 on that one, actually. And a third one I am preemptively saying we got. So,
Oh, I
good
thought
for
there
us.
was an actual answer for the 2020.
No, it's Back to the Future. So we get to retroactively take a point if it comes
Got
true.
it. Okay, I was like, no, what's the answer? What's the answer for Back to the Future 2?
I want to know.
When did Biff fucking make this fucking mandatory?
All right, here we go. Fact number 2. Who wrote this? Quote, I felt my soul shatter into a million jagged pieces, cutting the inside of my chest until I couldn't breathe. The darkness was my only friend now. End quote. Twilight Fan or Brutal?
Twilight.
A little too poetic for Dictator?
That's every line Edward ever said.
God damn. Okay. Well, easy.
When I thought you were dead, Bella, my fucking heart exploded into a million pieces, and those million pieces picked up a shard of glass and cut themselves into 10 pieces. Those 10 pieces fucked, and for generations, all I ever felt was pain. Anyways, I want to sparkle in the sunlight.
I have an endless cycle of pain in my heart.
Okay.
I can't do it.
I now know how Native Americans feel.
He got broken up.
Thanks, Edward.
Dude, Jacob's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
The shit.
Well, I think we can fairly safe say it's a Twilight Fan. But if it's a Brutal Dictator, that makes it funnier.
I'm getting... I mean, to be fair, they do like to make victims out of themselves.
Yes, they do. Like, after I had to, like, go to my third house via my second yacht, I was just shattered to see that all my, constituents had to eat fucking on, bread or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I can see that. So, okay. Well, for fact number 2, we're just going to go B. It's just easy.
I mean...
Or, I'm sorry, A. Twilight Fan.
Yeah.
So, all right. 3, 2, 1. Bam. It is a Twilight Fan. Good job, Joe. This is typical. Specifically, it's AI slop. However, this particular AI slop was generated to sound just like the musings of an Italian dictator, father of fascism, and 13-year-old emo girl Benito Mussolini. AI sums up his writing, quote, if My Chemical Romance was a book, and, quote, Twilight, but the Catholics instead of vampires, end quote. So My Chemical Romance meets Twilight if instead of vampires they were Catholics.
Well, to be fair, Stephanie Meyer is a Mormon, and her bad vampires are headquartered in Italy. So I think the Catholic symbolisms are there.
So here, there are quite a few parallels to Twilight from Mussolini, it turns out.
Ooh.
So
he also wanted to fuck a wolf, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
and
furry,
at worst, he was going to try to fuck a bear, you know?
For the nuts, though.
Yeah, for the nuts. It was the big nut payout that he was getting in the end of that. So Mussolini, quote, I am a man of sin. My soul is black as the cowl I wear, end quote. That's his line.
That's pretty good. Also, correct, Mussolini.
Yeah. Ready for Edward from Twilight?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Quote, I'm dangerous, Bella. I don't have a soul to lose. I'm already damned, end quote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Mussolini, quote, do not look at me with those eyes, for they burn me more than the fires of hell, end quote.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Edward, quote, don't look at me like that. Like you trust me, it makes me feel guilty.
Get off my back, spider monkey.
Mussolini, he fell at her feet, a slave to the perfume of her hair, end quote.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Not a lie.
Yeah. Edward from Twilight, your scent is like a drug to me. You're like my own personal brand of heroin. I'm not gonna lie.
A little redundant. Like, we know what a drug is, Edward.
Yeah. Mussolini was a little bit more poetic. That fucking Edward's just like, I can't stop coming when I'm around.
Look, Mussolini helped bring fascism to Europe. Mm-hmm. Edward's a little bitch. So, like, I get it. Like, yeah, Mussolini's prose are a little bit better.
All right, Mussolini, his face was pale.
Edward has spent 200 years going to high school. Okay, Mussolini ran a country. You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's the last Mussolini one. His face was pale with the marble pallor of death. He was beautiful in his terror.
Ooh.
Edward, his skin was cold and hard like a marble statue. He was beautiful, devastatingly, inhumanly beautiful. Yeah, there you go. Stephanie Meyer. You know, hot vampires. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Stephanie Meyer actually a reincarnated mid-century fascist dictator? And then she put the picture of Cartman inside. I'm just asking questions.
I mean, she's from Arizona, so
we're a little crazy out here. A little crazy. All right. We nailed it. So we're 2 for 2 right now. So let's keep this thing going.
It's pretty good.
We got this.
I'm feeling pretty strong, honestly.
Yeah. Fact number 3. Who wrote both of these? Quote, I shall undo my vest and thrust out my chest to the moon. With outstretched arms, I shall revere the spreader of the light. End quote. Ooh. And then here's the other one. Quote, the pinkish bud has opened, rushing to the pale blue violet, and the lily of the valley has bent over the grass. End quote. Twilight Fan or Brutal Dictator?
I'm going to go with Brutal Dictator. That's actually written pretty well.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Not a lot of yeah, that's a little over the symbolism of what a Twilight fan would understand.
Lily of the Valley? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like...
Also, Pink of the Bud's that'd be a little on the nose for Twilight.
I shall undo my vest and thrust my chest to the moon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. With outstretched arms, I shall revere the spreader of light. Okay. Yeah, fucking settle down, dude.
Yeah.
God damn.
The spreader of light.
God damn. All right, so we're gonna go
That's
brutal
one.
dictator. Make fun of this
Yeah,
motherfucker,
I'll go
right?
Brutal Dictator.
Okay. For fact number 3, we're gonna go B, brutal dictator. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is brutal dictator. Oh, here we go. Another guess the dictator.
Oh man.
All right.
Do we get a hint on this one?
Yep. Yeah. We're
Okay.
getting no penalty. So you ready for the no penalty hint?
Mm.
His mustache makes Tom Selleck jealous.
Stalin.
It's got to be Stalin, right?
It's gotta be.
He had a wicked stash. And Stalin,
It's a.
out of all the dictators that would thrust his chest at the night,
Mm-hmm.
Stalin. All right. I don't think we even have to wait. 3, 2, 1, Pep. Joseph Stalin. Yeah. We nailed that. Oh, my God. All right. Here we go. This is... Older Joseph Stalin embodies a proper authoritarian dictator. Luscious head of hair and overcompensating mustache, bedazzled uniform, and at 5 foot 5 inches, just slightly taller than the average woman. Young Joseph Stalin.
I didn't know he was a little tiny king.
I didn't know that. Young Joseph Stalin looks like he's about to ask you for a cigarette and then explain why you really don't understand Marx after oversharing about his non-visible peerings. Okay, I will say this though. Fuck, young Joseph Stalin's kind of fucking hot, dude. Have you seen that?
Like older Joseph Stalin, like he had a distinguished look. Like,
So okay, he's got
as
a
far as
distinguished
dictators
look,
go, good looking dude.
but depending on how this guy's game was, he might have been able to pick me up in a fucking bar, dude. Look at this shit.
If he's throwing out bars like thrusting his light to the light spreader, thrusting his chest to a light spreader, it's pretty good.
All right, look at this guy. There he is, young Joseph Stalin.
Oh, you know what? Like it. Yeah, dude, he's got a real starving artist vibe to him.
He does. Like what the writer said, he's gonna ask you for a cigarette. And you really don't understand Marx? Like explaining Marx at this time period is exactly like you're explaining crypto. Like this guy looks like he would have been a crypto bro, you know what I mean? Like, look, man, the market's going to bounce back any day now. Like, that's just how the crypto markets are, they're volatile, man.
Yeah. This guy bought the banana tape to the wall.
He did. But, I have to say, he's good looking, though. I will say...
Really grew into that stash.
He did. I will say, I would say, personally, this is a huge step back from this. This is Dictator. This is his villain arc. This is like his young, naive, he's still learning about the world, and then something tragic happened to leave him to this like piece of shit arc that he went on.
Look, young Joseph Stalin can get it, man. I keep forgetting he's like 5'5".
Yeah. He is not a tall human. Not everything's about height, but in a world of dictators, when you have to stand on a box to talk to other dictators, it's not a good look. Little Napoleon.
What do you think? Young Joseph Stalin, acoustic guitar guy or close-up magic guy? Because he's 100% a scarf guy.
Okay. I will say this. He definitely feels guitar to me. But if he was close-up magic, he would have insane amounts of pull. And I don't think he would ever be a dictator. He's a close-up magic person.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He'd be getting laid too much. Looking like that and then being like, boom. He's got like pulling cigarettes out of people's ears and shit. Like,
sure. Yeah.
No, that's too much game. It says here, if you can believe it, the douchebag pictured wrote some atrocious poetry. So this was his poetry immediately after raw dogging your girlfriend on his lunch break, probably. Here are some examples to make fun of. You ready for this? This is...
Oh, boy.
The morning breeze is blowing and playing with the leaves. The nightingale is singing with a voice full of feeling.
Okay. Well, it's probably written in Russian, so maybe the translation's not...
It flows better in Russian, yeah.
Yeah.
Quote, when the fugitive banished from the home is free to return to his wounded country, then I, abused, abandoned my grief, end quote.
Yeah. It's not great.
It's not great. Last quote, the rosebud flowered and entwining. God
Entwining?
damn it. I don't read these words. So entwining the violet and Iris awoke, greening the breeze.
Oh, buddy, there's too many flowers in there. Fucking pick one.
Dude, I was
What's
waiting.
that even
I'm just
mean?
I'm waiting for his quote to be like, "The world is a vampire."
But also, like, the next line in that is set to drain.
Oh yeah,
that makes sense. Fucking vampires drain stuff. This is like fucking the rose entwines, but the iris flies, and a gooey fucking lily. You're like,
Actually,
what?
It might fit if you sing it right.
I mean, I'm sure if Bad Bunny sang it in fucking Spanish, it'd be amazing.
Here we go. It's the rosebud flower, entwining the violet, and iris smoke. It might work.
I mean,
fucking Smashing Pumpkins Stalin.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is the new fucking Shinedown single.
Stalin Pumpkin.
I just saw the rosebud entwining.
100%.
The lily's always floating away.
Oh my god! If he was born now, he would be doing that. I don't have a shred of doubt. Like if they just pushed up his birth for like 40 years, he would definitely have been like, a Nirvana,
look,
rip sleeves guy.
As a lifelong Metallica fan, I can tell you, if the guitar riff is good enough, we'll forgive a lot of fucking nonsense. Like, James Hetfield has written some absolute bullshit, but we're like, fucking killer riff. Like, we don't give a shit.
But in his defense, there's some pretty killer riffs, dude.
Yeah, I mean, they're killer. Like, it's like, dude, like, Enter Sandman lyrics are fucking gobbledygook. But we're like, fuck yeah, let's go.
God damn it. Fade to Black. Great. I don't think it was that bad, but still,
Fade to Black's actually, it's one of the better ones.
Yeah. The writer put here, I had to green the breeze to get through this fucking episode.
Fucking green the breeze. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
there you
go. Stalin Pumpkins.
That's some real, like, night class poetry shit right there. Like, that's bad.
Yeah, well, we got 2 on that one, so good for us. We're killing it right now, actually.
Hey, at least, we really greened the breeze on that one.
We greened the breeze. Fucking entwining the violet. All right, fact number 4. Who wrote this? Quote, is death a male or female? Or a female? If it is a male, we must fight it. But if it's a female, we must surrender to her and love her. End quote. Twilight Fan or Brutal Dictator?
I think I'm going to double down on Brutal Dictator.
This sounds like a dictator.
Yeah.
Like kind of prepping his, the idea of like soldiers showing up or something like that. You fight against them, but like if it's not that, then die for your king or some shit.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no. Way to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B. I think that's pretty straightforward. If it's
that's pretty
Twilight Fan, like goddamn.
Yeah, like there's a lot of gender normativity in Twilight, but like it's not like explicitly like this is the difference. Like, it's more of a given. Like they just assume.
Yeah, splitting things up too. I mean, Stephanie Meyer being the writer definitely makes. I think she definitely has a power fantasy in there for Bella. It feels like.
Oh yeah.
And so making it, where you have to surrender to the woman and love her as opposed to the man, which you can fight. I think Stephanie Meyer kind of likes the idea, even if it's a lighter degree, that Bella pushes back to, to a sense, like she fights back
a little bit.
But Edward just hits harder at the beginning.
Not enough. Bella does not fight enough, but I'd say. But
okay,
that's my take on it.
She had just moved, man.
Also, here's the thing: Bella's awful. Like, so
yeah.
Honestly, she might be deaf.
I mean, the way her
like by the end of it, I felt bad for Edward. was like, oh, you gotta be married forever? Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I don't know what divorce court for fucking vampires is, but I imagine it takes a while.
I don't know though. If it's Death from the Marvel comics, Death's kind of hot in the Marvel comics, dude. I'm just saying.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, she's pulling Thanos, dude. Like that guy's crazy.
I think Deadpool dated her too for a minute.
Yeah. Oh no, I think Thanos likes Death, but I think Death likes Deadpool, and that's why he hates Deadpool.
That's such a better book than Twilight. Like I was like, oh man, I'd read like 10 of those fucking things.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's why Thanos.
I gotta go.
So,
like, there's got to be fanfic for that.
Yeah, I think Thanos, at least in one arc, made it so that Deadpool was immortal. Outside of his healing ability, he made it so that he just couldn't die, period. And so he could never be with Death.
What a petty little bitch.
He is petty. That's very petty.
Like, isn't it in the Infinity Stone saga? Like, he's doing it all for Death. Like, that's why he's killing everybody.
I think initially, yeah. Like, in the books, the comics and stuff, I think he... You know, in the movie, they had to transition it to be, you know, resources and all that. I think in the comics, though, he's just like, he's crazy, wants power, and then also wants to impress Death. Like, he's got the hots for her. But yeah, no. I think this one, though, Dictator. Dictator. Yeah, there's no way it's Edward saying this shit. Maybe. Who knows? Like,
no. Edward? Fucking bow to a lady? Never.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go Brutal Dictator for fact number 4. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is Brutal Dictator.
Nice. I mean,
all right. God damn it. We have another one though. Another guess. So this is which 20th and 21st century dictator wrote it.
Ooh.
Here's our hint. Ready? His brutal death in 2011 should make any would-be dictator redo his vision board.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh, really? Did he die this year in 2011?
Yeah. I believe so, because that was the Egyptian uprising, right?
I think so. How did he die?
He got stabbed in the butt to death. Yeah. Like, it was bad.
That's pretty bad.
It was not like they made a human bucket stick puppet out of him.
So they did they sopranoed him.
Yes, they did.
That was a sad part. I take it back, but still, that's the most apropos way I can think about it.
Yes. Yep. They Jeff Dunham him.
They Jeff Dunham him.
They jalapeno on a stick to him.
Oh my god! All right, so what, Gaddafi?
That was a spicy meatball.
God damn it. All right, let's go to the answer. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yep, Muammar Gaddafi. You nailed that one, dude. Fucking nailed it. God damn. So it says here, explanation. Quote, is Death a male or female? Considering bruh got sodomized to death with a bayonet, I would say Death is solidly a male.
Yeah.
I've never done cocaine or ecstasy, but if I wanted to, this aging SoundCloud rapper hanging out by the ladies' room would definitely know where I could score something here. Look at this.
I mean, that guy, he had some real fucking riz, Muammar Gaddafi.
I don't know.
His outfits were pretty fucking banging.
I mean, this might have been later in his life.
Dude, his military outfits are wild. I love them.
He wore this on site during military engagements.
Like, if there was a dictator I would like to dress as, it'd be Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine would be Dr. Doom, but, you know, Gaddafi's pretty cool too.
Okay, I mean, obviously, fictional dictator.
You gotta go Dr. Doom. You always have to. So it says here, fun fact, in 2009, Kentucky backyard wrestling villain Muammar Gaddafi visited for a UN General Assembly meeting, but none of the hotels in New York wanted him. He insisted on setting up a traditional Arab sleeping tent in front of the UN building, and they said absolutely not. He suggested Central Park, and they probably told him to go fuck himself. Exactly one person came to the stranded war criminals' rescue and allowed Dollar General Steven Seagal to set up his sleeping tent on his Bedford, New Jersey golf course. Future U.S. dictator and pedo protector-in-chief Donald Jennifer Trump.
Of course.
Donald Trump set up Gaddafi on his golf course.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
You think he
In Jersey.
You think he teed up with him and everything? God damn, dude. Gaddafi's in the fucking Epstein files.
I love it. Like he's like, well, Arabs come from the sand, so he put him in the fucking sand pit. Couldn't even put him on.
Oh my god, he put him in the sand
he couldn't
trap.
even put him on the fairway, dude. Of course.
He wants to be
Get
at
him
home.
a camel.
A camel.
We got a donkey, camel of Jersey.
The camel of Jersey. It's close enough.
Right? Somewhere there's a Jersey Devil. Look out.
All right, well, dude, we fucking killed that one though, dude.
Fucking why?
For lack of a better term, dude. I think we're rolling in right now,
Dude, we're so good right now, my guy.
7. We have 7 right now.
7 out of 4.
Yeah, we're killing it.
This
dude.
might be a record.
We might be Muammar Gaddafiing this podcast right now.
Oh, stabbing it in the butt with a bayonet? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over and over. Oh my god. Sorry, I take it back, but not really because he's a dick.
You know, you ever seen that Mr. Bean image where he has the turkey on his head?
Oh yeah.
That's how I'm imagining Muammar Gaddafi on the stick.
Oh,
Right?
Joe, no. Just the only reason why we can make fun of him is because he's a piece of shit. So,
Well, yeah, and he's very much dead, and
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
very
really
dead.
care if his family hears this,
yeah,
except for the fact I'd love his Taylor.
yeah, he moved to the States probably. He's probably dressing Donald Trump right now.
No, he would never belittle himself like that.
All
Muammar
right,
Gaddafi's looks were classic.
Here we go. The clutch last question. See if we can get
All right.
this. Quote, the book, The Flight of Celestial Racehorses was written by a Twilight Fan or Brutal Dictator.
Celestial
The
racehorses.
Of Celestial Racehorses.
Look, I mean, there's nothing I can think of that would even be about Twilight in that. So I mean, except I don't know. No, I'll go with Brutal Dictator.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. I don't want to double down on
Light
Brutal
of
Dictator.
Celestial Horses. Yeah,
All right. Well,
I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything either. I think that's
So.
going to be our best bet because they try to be artistic and it's really kind of dumb. So, all right, for fact number 5 then,
Hey,
we're going
I
to go...
mean, in the world of fantasy titles, Light of the Celestial Horses can't even be close to the worst.
It's not. I would have read it. You know, if it had a good cover.
If it had a dragon
Yeah.
on it, I'd do it.
Yeah. Flight of the Celestial Racehorses feels like it's like book 2 or 3 in a series.
I forgot
You know what I mean?
racehorses. That's a dumb
That's what-
title.
Yeah, but like if
Yeah,
it's like the
Flight
title of the
Celestial Horses, not bad.
yeah,
Racehorses,
well,
not so.
yeah, but like the racehorses, could be sci-fi.
Could
a
be.
play on words.
Could they just mean spaceships?
Yep. And so, like maybe it's
Is
a
this an
magic
L. Ron
treehouse.
Hubbard book?
There it is. It's L. Ron Hubbard. Oh my God, Edward Hubbard, dude. All right, well, let's see what it is. So for fact number 5, we're gonna go B, Brutal Dictator. 3, 2, 1. It is Brutal Dictator.
Nice.
For our finale, 2 B-sides dictators are Turkmenistan. I am not going to pronounce these. Call them Ghoulie and Rat. They have crazy names, like 3, like it's like a line per name, like a whole line.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we'll call them Ghoulie and Rat. Ghoulie
Sure.
was actually dictator until 2022 and is considered the de facto leader and wrote over 50, quote, I am 14 and this is very deep, end quote, books on random things that interested him, including several love letters to horses. Quote, I caress his head, I comb his mane, I look into his eyes that are like apples, end quote. Here's another one.
I
Quote,
mean, I'm gonna go with better than Stalin on that.
yeah, that's right.
Not good, but it was like at least made sense to me.
Quote, horses have amazing skin and short fighting hair, end quote.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, at least this isn't like whatever extinguish the green or whatever.
So, quote, I won't call you horse. I would call you brother. You are dearer than a brother, end quote.
Okay. All
And
right,
then-
a little redundant there at the end, but honestly, the first part, I was on board.
Yeah, I know why you were on board. The writer put a picture of Dom and from Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Look, but Dom would never.
brother.
Dom wouldn't fucking double up on brother, right? He'd have to throw family in there, right?
It's all
I
about
wouldn't
family.
call you horse. I'd call you brother, cause you're family.
God, you know what that is? That's pretty close to the that Lord of the Rings line. And I see that this is why I can't be too angry about it, because some of the cheesiest lines to me go so hard, right? Like,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd die along the side of an elf. And he's like, how about you die alongside of a friend? He's like, I could do that. And you're just like,
Yeah.
okay. You get him.
Also,
You
like,
guys.
it's basic, but honestly, it's not like bad.
No, it's not too
Like
bad.
that Stalin stuff was like kind of garbage. Like,
But like, let's be real here. You could totally see Vin Diesel
Yeah,
Dom
yeah.
saying like, horses have amazing skin and short fighting hair.
yeah, because of the streets.
Horses always win.
You ever seen a celestial horse at night? Well, I can't let this one go. I can't let this one go. I called that horse brother.
You know the thing about celestial race horsing or horse races? The race horses.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, and it says here in 2019,
Quick,
he actually.
call for the celestial horses. Woman, I am the celestial horse. Fuck, I could do this all day long.
I know that's
Oh,
why I
no.
think she put the picture.
Oh fuck, dude. I have a problem.
What's Paul Walker's character again? What's his name?
Brian.
Brian. Vin Diesel would say this about Brian, right? Like, I caress his head.
Yeah.
I come home his mane. I look at his eyes. They're like apples.
They're like apples.
Oh my god. The celestial racehorses are Paul Walker's baby blues, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Baby blues.
His eyes were like a Nissan Skyline.
Sky blue Nissan Skyline.
The double up. Oh, that's so good.
So it says here in 2019 he recorded and performed a rap song. Yes, a rap song about a horse. Lyrics included, quote, "You are like the wind at dawn, like a vow
Fuck
that
yeah.
has been sworn, both seen and without form. You are an inspiration, Roback," end quote. And then one
All right.
more quote, "Your silhouette is like a mountain peak. Your eyes are like apples. Your movement is the music of the nation. Fly, Rovac, fly towards the future," end quote.
Okay, so he ran out of things that eyes look like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we are apples the same thing over in Turkmenistan? Like
Maybe they're smaller. I don't know.
is that what they call diamonds or gems? Like the apples?
Your eyes are like apple. Yeah, maybe this is a translation thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, go with the apple of my eye, right? Like, but that's the second time he's brought this up. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if he knows what eyes are
your eyes are
or
like
apples are.
I eat one a day to keep the doctor away.
I can't stop eating eyes. I just can't. God damn it. Oh, God. The chorus is just him chanting my white horse," over and over.
All right.
Oh, there's
All right.
now we got the other half. Ghoulies' predecessor, Rat, is also fucking weirdo. He's not only made his book mandatory reading for all, he made it the only reading allowed by law. No doubt a future Trump executive order.
Fuck
He
yeah.
also launched his book into space to conquer the universe. Then commissioned.
God damn it.
Then
Yeah,
commissioned.
if you're gonna be a dictator, have some fun with it, man.
Dude, commissioned a giant statue that rotated around once every 24 hours, then opened to read recorded passages of his book over a loudspeaker.
Fuck yeah.
He also banned lip syncing, beards, and gold teeth because he thought they were trash. My favorite. My favorite rat story, though, is he changed the word for bread to Gerben Stolten, which is his mother's name. So if you went to purchase bread, you had to ask a loaf of his mother.
I can't tell if he liked his mom or didn't.
I see a guy that is an expert of act as if, and then people just went with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to change the name of this loaf of bread to my mom's name. So you want people to eat your mom? Yes.
Yeah.
I want a BLT on toasted white my mom.
Yeah. My mom, bacon, lettuce, tomato.
A mom BLT, please.
Yes.
Subway's like, could I get a foot long of my mom?
You would be honored to eat my mom. You want a fresh loaf of my mom in the morning?
Yeah.
You want to butter my mom?
Oh, man. This French version of my mom is pretty good today.
You ever try my mom with some olive oil? It's pretty good.
Do you think he doesn't even have the words for like other kinds of bread? Like for like, French bread is pretty sharp, like pita and stuff. Do you think he's just like, you ever tried
that's just French mom.
Yeah, French mom, and then there's like Indian mom and Greek mom and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's like, my favorite is Greek mom, I think.
I'm really into a Greek mom this week.
Yep, Greek mom.
I'm on low carb.
I'm on low, my dad. I can't have too much of my mom. God damn. Well, we
if my dad stayed off my mom, probably still be alive.
My mom's pancreas couldn't handle all of my dad. She just had too much. Got type 1 diabetes. That's it too. Like there's no bonuses because we literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 5.
That's it, dude. Fucking close it down. We're never going to top that.
We just hit an all-time high for the podcast. We've been doing this for a couple of years, and we've never hit an 8 out of 5.
I can't. I mean, I'm sure we've cheated our way to the top for some dumb number.
Yeah, I want to recall that we had one where we just granted ourselves like 1 million, points one time because we were bitter. But the two things we've never had, right? An 8 out of 10, a true win of an 8 out of 10, and we've never gotten 0. We've always gotten 1. That's important.
I mean, that might be, a benefit of the multiple choice format we've given ourselves.
At some point, it's got to be a 50-50, right?
Yeah.
So we did it, though. I am happy that the dictators are poetic. I can appreciate,
It's
I think
it's like you watch this and like Fox News just makes sense.
Yeah.
They just wanted to act in movies.
I still...
And they just sucked.
They sucked so bad. And they actually still try to act in movies. The Daily Wire tries to put out movies.
Mm-hmm. It's awful.
I still think, though, my favorite is Stalin Pumpkins.
What's Stalin Pumpkins?
The Smashing Pumpkins. He's the Joseph Stalin Smashing Pumpkins. Stalin Pumpkins.
Well played. Well played.
I think we could take his lyrics and put him into those songs, or at least My Chemical Romance.
You leave Gerard Way out of this, man.
Hey,
man's a goddamn poet.
I like him.
When I was a young horse, my eyes they looked like apples. I had short fighting hair.
Okay, for a second there, I thought you were gonna rip into it because I actually legit like that song. That's a great song.
Hey man, I mean,
but you rewrote it and almost made it better.
It almost worked.
It almost worked. So thank you, Rat. Or maybe that was Ghoulie. I can't remember. Wait, was that Gaddafi?
No, that was one of the.
That was Ghoulie, I think.
Turkmenistan?
Yeah, that was the Ghoulie guy. So good for him. Good for him.
Yeah. You know what? I gotta say, I did honestly enjoy his poetry more than Stalin's.
Now, in their defense, though, too, we want to put a preface on this. And I don't like standing up for dictators, but I think we should say this. There is a level of translation. And we actually talked about that earlier because people were all butthurt about Bad Bunny, right, doing everything in Spanish. And I'm sorry, he wrote it in Spanish. He has to perform it in Spanish because that's what it's written in. So now you see firsthand how ridiculous this shit can come out if you just do a 1-to-1 translation.
I'd love to hear what the what the word apple means, like what that translates to
In Turkmenistan.
Yeah.
The word,
because maybe it's wonderful. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, I wish my eyes did look like that.
So I am. We don't normally look these things up, listeners. We had to because I cannot tell. I don't know. Okay. The word is alma. Alma is apple.
Okay.
That's pretty close, actually, between the two.
It's like,
You're the alma of my eye. Oh, what's eye? Gauze.
Okay, well, a little bit of a downgrade.
It's used in context for the physical eye, such as the Turkmen phrase for the evil eye is Nazar Gauze.
Okay, that's a fucking metal band name right there.
Nazar Gauze.
Nazar Gauze, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's a fucking orc city in Mordor, dude.
That is. They're taking the hobbits to Nazar Gauze. Yeah, you're right. It is. They could do it. I mean, fucking Sauron was an evil eye. This is getting a little creepy.
Fuck, it's all full circle now.
Yeah, dude.
That's it. Fucking J.R.R. Tolkien was a hack.
Yeah, dude.
He just put all this in Turkmenistan.
The Nazgul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close. You're getting pretty close, Tolkien, to copywriting like a complete language.
That's it. Time to cancel him.
Yeah. He just appropriated a whole bunch of different cultures.
Yeah.
Done. Oh, jeez. Well, you want to...
Tolkien, the Kid Rock of fantasy.
Hey. We joke about a lot of stuff, but you be careful. Be careful.
You leave that man alone.
Tolkien is a fucking treasure. Fight to the death. Yeah. It's Tolkien and Ian McKellen. I love them more than anything.
My previous comments about J.R.R. Tolkien were out of line, and I am sorry.
Yeah.
I will spend the rest of my time trying to make this up to the Tolkien fans and family.
You know why I believe him? Because his apology sounded so authentic,
And quick, too.
It's quick. He did the right thing. He owned it.
Yeah. You go out there, like, I've disappointed myself, my family, and my community.
Yeah, damn it. Sometimes words can hurt. I did not understand the power of words. Sometimes words good. Sometimes words bad.
Well,
this time words bad.
I think I can speak for all the viewers. They forgive you, Joe. They knew the context. They knew the context, I think.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. We may have overstepped on that joke, but in the end we did the right thing. Yeah. Fucking Tolkien would never wear jean shorts.
Right. Look, the president tweeted out, the Obamas on gorilla bodies, but I feel like I really overstepped the line.
You really did.
Yeah.
That was almost as bad, dude. So you gotta watch out.
It probably hurt as many people, yeah.
All right, dude. Well, you if you want to close this one out.
There it is. 8 out of 5. Fuck it. Top that one a fucking dollop.
Yeah. We're calling you out.
Fucking bitches. No way. No way they would have known all those.
No way.
Let's see. What do we got? What do we got to do? Oh, hit a button if you feel like it. If you liked it, if you want to see another 8 out of 5, hit a button. If you see a button, hit that button. Fucking smash that button. Love that button.
Smash it.
Right? That's not just a button. That's a brother. You love your brother. He's got eyes like apples.
That button looks like apples.
Oh my god.
Oh, and of course, like and subscribe. If you don't want to look at our ugly faces, of course, this is where you can find us wherever podcasts are podcasting, really doing that. If you would like to send us all the fan art of the Deadpool, Thanos, and Death Love Triangle, do that at allegendly.podcast@gmail.com. I will be sure to read all of that if that comes through. I'm not even joking. I will start a separate podcast where we just read fan art.
We just read it. I love it.
Yeah. And of course, we're on Blue Sky and TikTok at Allegendly. And until next time, I will see you in the city performing a marching horse.
I will see you, but not really, because my eyes are apples.
I will entwine you with roses and breathe green.
And parade you around with the valley of celestial horses.
True.
Brother.
Brother. Hogan did at the end. Oh,
Sorry.
if every Stalin poem ended with brother, that might be better.
He might have remained the dictator for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
I'd
Floating
agree.
like a lily on water. Brother.